Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making a beautiful, delicious strawberry charlotte cake. I think this is perfect for summer. You don't need an oven and it's super easy to make. So let's get started. So you're going to need some ladyfingers. I was never a fan of them until recently. Now I seriously love them. So what you want to do is trim about an inch off your ladyfingers, and then I like to use that same one as a guide for the rest of them. And don't throw the scraps away or snack on them, guilty, because we are going to use them for the bottom of our pan. And now they all should pretty much be the same size, but if they're not, it's not the end of the world. Nope, not at all. We can always adjust it later on. I'm using a 9-inch springform pan, and I'm placing all of those ladyfinger scraps on the bottom. Doesn't have to be perfect. If there are little gaps, no worries. The filling is very thick, so it's not a big deal. At first I wanted to crush the ladyfingers up like a cheesecake graham cracker crust, but you don't want to do that because the strawberry cream turns the ladyfingers into moist little cakes. It's just delicious. Here I have a pint of strawberries that I rinsed and sliced the stems off. We're going to place them in a pan with high sides. Add in your sugar, no need for water, give it a stir, and we're going to cook these over medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. Your strawberries should look like they have a little bit of snow on top. 10 to 15 minutes later, your strawberries will look like this, and you want to let them cool completely and then place them in a food processor and give it a couple of pulses. That looks perfect. Now here I have some cold water. I'm going to sprinkle an envelope of gelatin over it. We're going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and while the gelatin is on the side minding its own business, we're going to get started on our cream. All you need is heavy cream, a little bit of vanilla extract, and that's it. I was tempted to throw some cream cheese into this, but I didn't want to overdo it. You want to whip the cream on high speed for about 3 to 4 minutes or until it's nice and firm. I went to go check on the gelatin. Look how cool. Place it in the microwave for about 10 seconds until it turned into liquid, and I placed it into the strawberries that I pureed earlier. The gelatin is going to help the filling become firm and hold together very well. Now I did mention earlier that you want your strawberry puree to be completely cooled before you add in the whipped cream, but I'll remind you one more time because it is very important, or else the heat from the strawberries will melt your cream, and then we have a problem. Add in the cream little by little, and all you want to do is fold it in with your spatula. And by the way, let me know if you've ever had or heard of a strawberry charlotte cake, because I never heard of it until my grandmother's friend brought it over to a party. All of her friends were jumping for joy when they seen it, so I'm safely assuming this is an old-fashioned cake, but nonetheless it's beautiful and it's delicious. Go ahead and place all of the strawberry filling into the springform pan. Take your spatula and try to smooth out the top as best you could. And now you could place it in the fridge right away. I, however, didn't like how the ladyfingers were poking out. I know some people like it that way and serve it like that. I just wanted everything to be even, so I took a knife and trimmed off the tops like this. We're going to place this in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours, preferably overnight, and that's it. We're going to remove the springform pan, and now the ladyfingers were a great team. They held together beautifully. I took some strawberries and sliced them in half, left the stems on. I think it gives it a better look, and I'm just going to place them all around the cake. If you want to get a bit fancy, you can make a sweet glaze for the strawberries. Also, my grandmother's friend adds alcohol to her strawberry charlotte. I left it out. You can certainly add some to your cake. Now, I will say that the ladyfingers is what makes this recipe so delicious. Some people use yellow cake instead of the ladyfingers. I love the ladyfingers. They turn moist with a hint of strawberry cream flavor. It's perfect. I hope you guys really give this recipe a try. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all so much for watching.